You messed up, Zioskami! You messed up. So this dude, Zioskami, thought he could prove me wrong. Yesterday I made a video stating that there are more doors than wheels in this world. As described by Zioskami, I did this using cells. Now, to answer this question, I'm going to be, for the first time in my life outside of school, using science. In every living thing, there are cells, and these cells have cell membranes. But what do cell membranes do? Well, cell membranes allow particles to travel in and out of them. And what does that sound like? That sounds like a door. That's right, every single cell has a door. Roughly, there are around 30 trillion cells in the human body. There are 7.8 billion people on this earth. That brings us to 234 trillion cells, which in turn means 234 trillion membranes, which in turn means 234 trillion doors. So Zioskami made a response video. He thinks there are more wheels than doors. But I won't stand for that. No.
Alright, so this bitch ass Killian decided there are more doors than wheels based off of cells. And so I'm going to prove Killian wrong by going into a level smaller than cells, atoms, in which every depiction shows them as circles or wheel-like.
This is where Zioskami makes his second mistake. He's first, of course, being to challenge me. Although he is correct in saying that atoms are quite commonly depicted as circular, they aren't actually circular. Atoms don't have a shape. Don't meddle with the things you don't understand. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Atoms maintain no surface in the normal sense, only regions of space where you have a better chance of finding the electrons. So in fact, it is not correct to say that they have a true shape at all. And if you are unhappy with that source, none but a god can hope to argue with Quora. For most of the past century, it's been well established that an atom isn't a solid object with a defined shape, but rather a complex probability cloud of electrons. Now that we have successfully debunked Zioskami's first point, let's move on to the next.
Since there technically is an open space between these particles, they can go through each other, but technically that open space is all connected to each other because there's nothing in between it, because there's nothing blocking one part of empty space from reaching another part of empty space, thus making everything technically one big door, in which it would be a very large door, but size doesn't matter. At least that's what my girlfriend tells me. So set by the loose conditions of Killian's argument, we only have one door.
Credit where credit is due. You had me stumped on this for a while. I've been sitting here for around 2 or 3 minutes, maybe even 5, thinking on how to debunk your point, for it is a decent point. But you see, therein lied my problem. I was trying to debunk your point. Your point wasn't wrong. There is one big door. But that doesn't mean there can't be doors inside of it. Doorception, baby! Because of the vacuum, or the empty space, there is just one big door. But inside that door, there are cells. And you know what's inside those cells? Doors. I invite anyone who wishes to make a response video to me to do so. That includes you, Zioskami. Join my server down below, and link it there when you're finished with the video, and I'll make a response video to it.